Good morning and welcome back to Rants, Rambles, and Reflections with Andrew. This morning, it's becoming a regular thing, huh? I heading out this morning for another job, and I'm glad that you are taking the trip with me. Yes.
Continue on Whipple Avenue Northwest for 3/4
Today is the 1st of October already, 2024. The 1st of October. This year has gone by very fast. Next month is a big month. Next month is election time. So this morning, on the way to work, I just left Sarah and I told her, I said, I have to make a video this morning, but I don't know what to talk about. So I don't know if this will be a rant, a rambling, or a reflection. Maybe a bit of both, if that is okay with you. Maybe a bit of all three. We'll see. I was reading from the Bible a little bit ago, and the passage that I was reading was from Proverbs and chapter 1. Now, since this is October 1st, I was reading chapter 1. That's a habit I have had since I was much younger in life. My father used to tell me, and he used to do this. He read so many passages in the Old Testament and so many passages in the New Testament. He used to read that Bible from cover to cover many times over and over and over. But he taught me a little something about the Psalms and Proverbs, that you can read those two books every month. And he says, son, if you want to have wisdom, you have to go to where wisdom is. You have to go into the Bible and find wisdom. If you seek for it, you shall find it. If you look for it, it'll be given unto you. And you know, when I read the New Testament, I just find that principle in the New Testament too. Jesus said, seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened up unto you. He don't keep it for himself, so to say. He is plenty to go around. Anyhow, that there I think was a rambling. Chapter 1, Proverbs. My dad used to say, read one Psalms a day or one proverb a day and make it according to the date of the month. So basically, every day of the month, you have one Proverbs to read. If you start the beginning of the book of Psalms and you read 5 Psalms a day, you can make it through the book in a month too. So that gives you 6 chapters to read. I grew up in the early days thinking, boy, I got to do this. And I was doing it, you know. I was well doing it. I'd read my Psalms, I read my Proverbs, and I was becoming a wise person too. I was real wise. Yes, sir. I knew I was wise because I was reading the Bible, man. Yes, I was checking out the scriptures. And my heart was right. I wasn't doing it to be something I wasn't, you know. I was being authentic with who I was at the time. And as I was doing that, I thought, wow, maybe I could read some more. So I learned that if you take a few more chapters in the Old Testament and a few more in the New Testament, you could add those in each day, not so many, but add in enough, starting in Genesis and starting in Matthew, that by the end of the year you could read the Bible through. So not only are you reading those 2 books every month, you're reading the whole Bible through in a year. And you make up this plan, this reading plan, and you stick to it. Well, I wasn't so good at that. And then I get frustrated for trying to stick to it, and well, as a young man, I used to give up easy. It wasn't going my way. Things wasn't working out the way I thought. I wasn't becoming wise in the areas I wanted to be wise in. So I give it up. I couldn't read the chapters. I couldn't keep myself to follow my own agenda. And I thought that is what God wanted, you know. He wanted me to do that religiously. And that was my problem, I think. I was doing it religiously. That's a whole nother subject, though. Let me see if we can pull myself out from rambling. This video will probably become a ramble. It'll go in the rambling playlist. Oh my. I'm following my GPS here too, trying to get down to the area where we are working today. You know, I'm blessed to be able to be in a different place almost every day working. Always a different home somewhere. Never know where you're going. So anyhow, I'm blessed and very thankful, because in this day and age, not everyone have a job. And I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful. Let me cover up. I be talking about some things. I don't want to hurt my company, you know.
In 1,000 feet, left onto Cleveland Avenue Northwest.
I'm thankful for I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for the life that God has blessed me with. And I don't have much, as the world say. I start my life over several times in the last few years. That is the truth. Between 2018 and 2020, I was almost dead. I spent the whole year of 2019 on my deathbed. I was living in a broke down farmhouse with somebody that was not my wife. I was living a sinful life. I was not myself. I was not my authentic self. I was living in another state. I was living in the state of Pennsylvania at that time. And I was a different person.
Continue on Cleveland Avenue Northwest for 3/4 of a mile.
But then God came down, and through a series of events, I found deliverance. Not only did I find deliverance, when those demons come out of me, and I'll talk more about that as we go, but when those demons came out, God healed my body. I rise up off of my deathbed, you know. That was in 2020, like just a few weeks before COVID hit Pennsylvania and the state shut down. I rise up, not because I did anything, but because of what God did. God gave me another opportunity in life. He gave me an opportunity to praise His name every day, and you know what? I just do that. I was dead, and now I'm alive. That's why I just choose life, you know. I literally was on my deathbed. I came out of my house in a period of 12 months. I come outside of the house 3 times, but I never left the property. Not one time in 12 months. 3 times I come out of the house, 3 times I fall down.
Right onto 19th Street Northwest.
When I walk around in the house, I used to have to lean on something because I was shaking all the time. I was stumbling around. I was not myself. I didn't have control over my body. And with that in mind, God picked me up. He gave me another opportunity. And I'm getting close to where I'm working for the day, so I had to make this video much shorter. And like I said, I didn't even know where we're going. It starts off with Proverbs chapter 1. And young people, listen to God. Pay attention to what God is saying. I just missed my turn, so I gotta turn around now. All right. So, if I would have listened when I was reading those chapters faithfully, I'd have been wise enough to know that, well, when I was doing things religiously, it didn't help me. Because it's not about religion. And we used to say that too, you know, but I didn't know it. I didn't understand it. It's not about religion, people. It's about a relationship with the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. Yes, it's that King of Kings that we just learned about when we're young. It's that King of Kings what come down and heal my body, you know. You say, Andrew, you've gone through plenty in your life. And you know what? If you turn towards me, if you put me in your life, and you look to me, Andrew, I will bless you, you know. And look at me today, I'm blessed. I have a wife who loves me. Yes, I do. She does love me and love me plenty. And I just love she and love she plenty. I go through life in relationships, but without love. I never even knew what love was. Oh, I knew what the words were. I know what the world wanted me to think love was. I know what the feelings of the body does say, but to a child, they don't know. I didn't know what that love was, okay? Love is a personal relationship, not what I can get out of it. It's a personal relationship that makes me want to take care of somebody else. And I still can't put that in words properly so that everybody can understand how I feel. But without the love of God, I could never love Sarah.
Then your destination will be on the left.
Not in spirit and in truth. Let me tell you what, God's love, that pass up everything, you know. The love of God. Whew. Let me tell you, let me try to tie it together real quick, because I reach where I'm supposed to be. Let me tie this together real quick. God's love, well, that is a love that pass up everything. That is a love that does pass up everything. That love does pass up everything that we know. And when it come into the heart, it does make you. It does make you. Okay. All right. Here, hold on a second. Before I turn you off, I'm gonna just give me a second here, okay? All right.
On this side of the street.
I can't park in front of you.
I park behind that car or something.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Yeah. So, the love of God does teach you how to love other people. In fact, when you love God, you have love inside of you because He first loved you. Let me leave you with that this morning, because I reach where I going. I reach. I come here now, and we're gonna do what we have to do this morning. Okay? So I'll let you go with that ramble, whatever. Okay? A rant. It's not a rant this morning. It's a little reflection on a ramble. Okay. All right. Well, God bless you. Have a great day. And be authentic. All right. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.